Morning. That's the thing when you just wake up. Let me just join this thing. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Join the thing. Ooh. Yum 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 yum. Join me, T. Okay, T. Let's see this. Where are we? T. Roger squad. Sure. Dip. We've had Minkim, that's just nice. Wait, do we? What? Yeah. Alright. Alright. Hello, everybody! Okay, this is gonna be like later, isn't it? Yeah. Why is this so loud? Ah, there we go. Okay, that's better. That was also still set for the armor that I played with the others. Okay, there we go. Hello, everybody. Oh, it's still lagging because the computer just started. Welcome to a match GBI against Chimera, who is, I guess, recorded because the fuckers told me the wrong time. So just woke up and thought, oh yeah, we already started like 5 minutes ago. But oh really? Cool. Great, guys. Which is why you won't have like the normal regular thing of amazingness and yada yada yada. And Stu would have also been my co-host today, but you know, he has a set info that we're starting in an hour. Yay! Great. I hope Stu didn't make any plans on this lovely Sunday. Oh well. Welcome to the funsies of GBI against Chimera, which you later, I guess, are gonna get to enjoy live-ish. And we start this in an hour. At least they started on time, I guess, in their own little time. And we're following... Oh, sorry. I still thought we were on the Chimera side there. Sorry, we're on the Chimera side as a clue. Sorry. I will need a few seconds to actually start thinking here normally, because again, I have just woke up a few minutes ago. I need to clothe myself. Normally I wash myself. What a weird situation. Alright. Do I have anything to drink? I haven't drunk or eaten anything yet. Let me just take a little sip so I have some liquid in me. Energy. Power of iced tea and coke. I can see at the moment that Kingsley is doing quite well in this little combat area here, shooting down. He is already trying to investigate the situation, but has no idea where the heck the enemy is, while Kingsley is making his way. Oh, it's laggy. While Kingsley is making his way outside, might get smoked up a beer. Bear. Always a hard word for me, bear and beer. What is that? That is a Chimera tank. Just gets blasted by artillery. And the shield gets taken down by Process. There we go, lovely job. Just be aware this might be recorded, so don't spoil the outcome if you played in this game. And right now, at the moment, let me just get a bit of a visual to see where stuff is and how stuff is. Also, we have like a little... We did have a little thing back in the day, but that's not activated yet because it was not in front of the play yet. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So you can see the resources as well. At the moment, I mean, look at this. This is quite beautiful. This is getting me awake instantly. Look at that. That is a nice push on the lower left. That is a nice push on the right. That's a push somehow in down there in the southeastern. But the garrison situation is also, that is a really beautiful stuff. That is very beautiful stuff. And mind you, they also do continue that good stuff to make it here. But that is a nice starter situation. The rocket goes in, does not kill anybody because you picked the wrong room there for your shot. Also, I think... Is he going to do another one that would help him out? No, doesn't do the second one, goes in. I'm gonna go in as well. Oh, he doesn't check the rest of the house, or he's still injured again. What? Is that the fan? That's the fancy outfit. Oh. Wait, what? Oh my god, I completely missed the whole action. I'm sorry about that one. It's really early. Well, actually, it's not really that early. But it's when you wake up. Oh, eyes. 1 second. Let's look at the sand and... Do we even have game zone? Yeah, game zone is there. Okay. Didn't even check. Like the regular stuff that I do all the time and do all the work in. Nothing has been checked. Nothing has been done. Now, mind you, I am still looking forward to this, even with the miscommunication, the complete big old amount of people here, quite a bit of a spread here. I might actually go on the side in a moment, just so we can actually, you know what, let's just go there, because I would like to see why that is being delayed at the moment. I can't see why, because Chimera is already on the defense here on the side. Didn't have like cool buttons and things that I can use. There was stuff. I haven't even loaded up the cool things. There we go, cool things. Les is in the trench area, or at least was for a second. Horse and Terry are down. They're trying to advance, or they're getting slowly diminished. Horse makes his way in, potentially, maybe. Yeah, one more down, and gets diminished by Caldones. Horse goes floppy. I wonder, there's still a huge influx of... Influx? There's still a huge wave of blue coming with GBI pushing in. And I do hear a bombing run. Huge bombing run clearing out the front line for both sides. What? Well, that was a GBI bombing run. With success, I guess, because it cleared on so far that they are actually contesting this. Contesting the point. Not anymore, but for a second, there was a good amount of capture power being pushed onto this point. Skittle and Centigram doing... Sorry, what is that? Skittle, Centigram, and Ready Fishy. Can I just say one thing? Why are all the names... I'm gonna ask this to Wombat, actually. I'm gonna poke Wombat, because why not? Everybody has a white name with a bit of a slight black circle around it, like a black outline, which is the best thing you can read. And then you go to tanks, and then you get this. Which the more you go away, or the less shadow there is, it becomes worse and worse. Also, here's another bombing run. Is that a naughty one? That is kind of a no... Wait, what? Oh, sorry, that is the GB... It's still early. That is the GBI bombing run going through the area here. I assume taking down the garrison, maybe? I mean, could no roleplay and say, oh, look at this, they killed so many vehicles. Oh my, but that's just the wreck area, that's just normal. Let's just act like that was the killing. Oh my god, GBI taking down so many trucks and flux stations and artillery pieces. Oh my god, how amazing. There we go. The one I can see jam and letters being there. Making the way. Free shot, sexy, okay. Either that, I thought it was a crawling enemy. And retreats from the front line, interesting. Well, that is cool. Cook got cooked. Trying to get a nice angle here. Rocket goes through, does not connect, I think. Oh, never mind. The Tiger's also still available down there. As you can see, Tiger Tank's still here waiting for its moment to charge into the area here. Oh, mind you, it is Dugout that they're fighting about. Dugout is not the most delicious point to fight over. I guess the worst point. But, you know, they have a bit of a way to still make to they actually induct. Little LNG blob is coming down. Now, the nice thing is at least that GBI has taken control over this building area here. That is at least a nice little start here. Icons are making their way. Is that its boots? Yeah, its boots is driving around with the MG down this path here. Is there any enemy? Yeah, actually there are enemies. Butterdog and the others. That's who he's attacking. And I can see why, because there's a beautiful American garrison here. So far and yet so far away. The ground player Quokka is also here. I will always give Quokka some extra points just because that name is already amazing. It's so terrible. And because good player. Script takes down the enemy commander. Centurion goes also down. Quokka the only one left. Left alive. There we go. Grenade goes over. Quokka is alarmed now. Corpse removal. Ooh, that would have been a nice little shell there, but no. Reggie goes in, sees the MG. MG is down. That could be huge if they have people. People are making their way. People driven. Others are making their way downwards here. Surely they have heard the garrison at this point. Surely. Shazar is just waiting. And is redeploying? What? Oh, Shazar, but that was really bad timing. Oh, they see him, and Reggie is standing there with getting shot at the back. No. But they now know where the garrison is. They now know where the garrison is. He was also pushing in. That is gonna block them. Just by standing there, Beavers is gonna block it automatically. Now, mind you, he is a very chunky Beaver, so he can't jump over that hedge here. He has to actually fight his way through Jimmy, wet on the others. Gotta be honest, if you can't go through that gap there, then yeah, I was about to say. Because you might lose some weight. Was that? I don't see my Tiger anymore. Was that the Tiger that died? No, the Tiger is alive. That was an American tank, I would assume. Yeah, Greyhound tank is down. Tiger is slightly damaged. Still awful to read that name. Or those names, rather. Flying G, its boots makes the killing here on the side as well. I'm just going on the side here for. This is gonna be interesting because basically the stream is for me now 3 hours. I just realized that because it's gonna be like this match, and then I'm gonna send you the match online so you can watch it. Well, I guess I can do something else in the meantime. Weird, but yeah, at least I can check on my stream chat without having to worry about stuff. But one thing I can say, they are still pushing the left line here in the red territory from GBI. Now that OP is very close to the border, a bit too close to my favor. I think Jimmy's gonna remove that in a second now, and it's gone. Yeah. Great Jäger is making his way. Is not seeing the enemy. Gets taken down. Chewie, on the other hand, has a little heads up now. And doesn't... Oh, the timing. Rouge makes his... Rogue makes his way through. Yeah. Takes the first one. Oh, Chewie, come on, get the guy. Oh, is he seeing other people? He fires, pre-fires and dies. Okay, Poodles. Puddles, sorry. Poodles. Also goes down Reggie taking out the enemy army by himself here on the side. What a chat. Just realized that because from GBI said. Now that OP is very close to the border. A bit too close to my favor. I think Jimmy's gonna remove that in a second now, and it's gone. Yeah. Great Jäger is making his way. Is not seeing the enemy. Gets taken down. Chewie, on the other hand, has a little heads up now. And doesn't... Oh, the timing. Rouge makes his... Rogue makes his way through. Yeah. Takes the first one. Oh, Chewie, come on, get the guy. Oh, is he seeing other people? He fires, pre-fires and dies. Okay, Poodles. Puddles, sorry. Poodles. Also goes down Reggie taking out the enemy army by himself here on the side. What a chat. Also, I should probably be a bit, because I noticed last time that we have been a bit too loud lately. Squeak. There we go. Beautiful. Now, mind you, Reggie is great at shooting people. Now, the problem is, and it's a lot of... Never mind, Reggie is still good at shooting people. And they have enough now. They're just shelling him with grenades now. Lovely. And there we go. He got taken out, finally. That was a back holder for them, though. That held long into the... Ay. Long-range fighting is now starting off. Slug and others making their way now, trying to push the lost area. Familiar face we have seen just a moment ago as well. Squeak, with Mike. The nice thing for GBI here is that they have a lot of area to advance. The issue is it's only one man at the moment. Zooming out a bit. He is making his way, don't get me wrong. But that is going to take a good amount of time to go forward. I was looking... Still, I mean, they lost some area here in this little gap. But the rest is... Well, not the same. They had more people in here, this area. It's not that Chimera is pushing them further and further away. They are trying to break through here. Move the mouse, there we go. They are trying to push here on the side. Oh! Was that even an HA shell? It was an AP shell, wasn't it? That was an HE shell. Did the AP shell kill him? That felt like an AP shell. Let me say shell one more time. I'm gonna... Grook! Took disappointment and authentic something. They're so hard to read and they're not even being fully shown. That's always so... Can I actually raise another point? People? Because as we all see, there's one thing that isn't held loose wrong, and that is the clan tag thing. What? As in where the clan tag is, because look at this, all the teams have, as it is always in competitive games by clans, their tag on the left. So it's Chimera, blah blah blah, name. It's GBI, blah blah blah, name. Why do we have it that you can edit, but it's at the back of your name? Such an odd choice. You know what would be cool? It would be in white, the name, and then above it or below it, in like a little bracket thing, smaller, with a slightly darker color. Ooh, that was a nice shot. Yeah, the clan tag, that would be nice. That man is still alive, with a shotgun. That man is not alive, with his shotgun. Less missing, nearly PDE goes down. PD got taken down here. I'm gonna follow. I guess I can't follow the man because he's getting shot by spherical. I imagine if we had a bit more of a darker outline. How these names. Wobbles his way forward. Actually follow the man. Come on, mouse. Be brave. Makes his way. Does he hear the man with the sniper? The silent weapon. Nope. Gets diminished while wobbling there. Gonna again move the map. Sorry. Go north is north, south is south. But we can now see why Chimera is holding out here and why GBI is having troubles breaking through here on this side. So many spread out people everywhere. No matter they could make their way on the... Yeah, there we go. Garrison here still. But they're trying to make their way around this. Now, resource-wise, it's not looking that well. 300, 222, 600, no, and 220 at the moment. That is not the greatest. And the middle section has completely collapsed at this point. I mean, that is not good. They have nothing here anymore. GBI with some really big issues here in the middle of breaking through. Absolutely, well, it's 100 because it should be another... It should be Traumas here on the other side, and I don't think Stu is still awake, so... Are they playing 49? And that's the thing, because even if we had the right time, we wouldn't have had a slot for Stu. Which is weird. Lots of miscommunication on this one, I guess. Lots of But not on my end, I was just on the receiving end of info. They are trying again to push. I'm gonna focus it on Bear, because Bear is great and Bear is dead. So I'm gonna instead focus it on not this man, but this man. There we go. We might not get the most entertainment out of this because he's not moving, but he might get some nice ambush kills. I'm not gonna stand here for the next few minutes. Also, far distant drop there. Wow. Well, you can't get them all. You get the next one, Tiger. Smoke comes in. Enemies passing. Crucial. Time is about to start against Bueno. Come on. Oh, and he gave his position away. He got the kill. No, what? And Centurion able to cross the street without any issue. Is Krasinski AFK at this point? Oh, come on! Krasinski! You literally turned around! You literally turned around, dude! Hey! Sorry, Krasinski. I was bad for a second. I like... you dude! Smoke comes in, enemies passing. Crucial. Time is about to start against Bueno. Come on. Oh, and he gave his position away. He got the kill. No, what? And Centurion able to cross the street without any issue. Is Krasinski AFK at this point? Oh, come on! Krasinski! You literally turned around! No. You literally turned around, dude! Hey! Sorry, Krasinski. I was bad for a second. I like this. Yeah. Doesn't see them. Yeah. You guys, buddies? You guys don't want to fight each other? Sure. Ah, your buddy got killed there, Bruno. Time is about to start against Bueno. Come on. Children able to cross the street without any issue. Krasinski AFK at this point? Oh, come on! Krasinski! You literally turned around! You literally turned around, dude! Hey! Sorry, Krasinski. I was bad for a second. I like this stuff. Yeah. Doesn't see them. Yeah. You guys, buddies? You guys don't want to fight each other? Sure. Ah, your buddy got killed there, Bruno. Ah. But I can see some fun things. Like hippity hoppies. And long range rockets that don't kill anybody, sadly. I can also see the garrison down here. That is very close to the front line. Makes sense, it can't get destroyed easily. But still. Right now they're trying their best to go an open area here where Icon is right now, which does not seem the healthiest choice of approach, as we can see. But what can you really do here? What can you really do? Well, you can try to make a line and an attack. But you can see it's a big old, fishing hook at the moment. Or a Kopesh sword. There we go, with all the fancy words. I also see that there's something red here. Why is there redness here? Because there is a normal squad in the backlines. Heavenly, Letters, and VK. In the backlands of GBI at the moment. That is not good news for GBI. That is very bad news. And again, unlucky timing. It's not going to be able to see VK here. No. There we go, and Flying Doge is coming to the rescue, flying in and taking the kill here. Surely that's a... Sorry, I thought it was a garrison for a second. I just woke up. Yes, Outlook, it's not a garrison. Don't you worry, it's a tractor. Okay. OP got taken down. Why is my artillery squad up there? Huh. Thought I was joining the artillery guy. Is there anything I need to... Okay. Was wondering for a second if I have like people screaming in chat. I believe that's what we need people in here. Oh well. Now we're gonna again focus on the left because the left is the side that they have. Ah, the power of the double MG. And the shaky squad leader. The artillery is gonna get closer in a second, and it's gonna kill both these guys. Yep. And Battletoad escapes. There we go, good. And artillery has decided to leave the area, go a bit more east. Hammering the trench section. There's not a lot of people there. I see the recon team being there. That was a good rocket rogue, sorry. Still early. But not enough. Reggie Conji and why do these names need to be so blurry? Just make them white like the rest. White and black. The easiest thing you can read. Oh, hell let loose. I really need to make a video about that, do I? I think I have said that for 1 year, that I need to make a video about that. Of just quality of life things that are needed. Fun fact, I wanted to originally actually release the LLA main video just for the match. Right now, but you know, the match started an hour earlier than it was officially starting. So yeah. Great. And one of my favorite GBI people of today, at least, is here. Reggie, because we have seen Reggie do some magic on the side. Let's see if he can repeat the magics. We're gonna have Reggie Cam. It's not Reggie side, it's Reggie Cam. God damn it, Reggie, the moment I praise you. Ah, so I had to cop that. Ah. Battletoad is hammering down. Problem is he is on his own there. That could have been a fun one. Last in front of Mike, gets sniped by Jimmy now. Yeah, first and second hit and goes down. GBI not really using many people for a combined push. That being said, a bit more towards the east, there's a big old blob of them together. But again, also not advancing, they're just holding the area. I guess they're just a blocker. Magical making his way through with artillery support. Should not go too far north. But he's getting protected from enemies in the north at least. That is gonna clear out. Question is now, is he gonna run into one of those artillery shells? That is the most important question right now. Oh, has stopped. Now the time to advance has come. Is he gonna build an OP? No, he's getting joined by Chozzy and Terry there. Hits the open area. And gets killed instantly. Rico and Chozzy here in the corner. Here's the garrison. Smells the garrison. Can't reach the garrison. Can we have a top-down thing? Yes, we can. There we go. Ah! And gets taken down by... I don't actually know who. By Diesel? By Kelef? Oh. But he heard that garrison, he blocked that garrison, that's the important part, at least for a moment, and now, even with him being dead, he at least knows where the garrison... And there isn't a group of extra soldiers here. GBI has some people in here, so a nice little satchel onto that wall would be the key here, for example. Oh. Venus could make his way. The master of... Has the ambush... Is it ambush radar? What is the name of the has the satchel loadout. Surely they have told the squad that there is a thing that they can blow up. I mean, it's getting blocked right now. No, I guess they have... Well, Terry is just body blocking it right now. Jam about to enter the area here. Really? Really? Nobody? Terry? Anybody? Anybody? Are you guys for... Is GBI... What? GBI, what's going on? Is it like no unspoken truth that they can't shoot each other at this point? What's going on, Terry? Well, that's the OP gone, I would assume, in this area. What leader is still alive? Could do something big here? Like, I don't know. Oh, the garrison's removed though. That's nice. Okay. Something, well, something did go well. Okay, good, good, good. Still, Terry, if he survives, can do some magic here. The question is he gonna see the enemy this time? I know I'm bullying Terry here a bit. I'm sorry, Terry, but that wasn't odd. We don't know the visual angle here. And... there we go. Good, Terry. Let's see if there are any... Diesel very close to the OP. If he goes left, the OP is... Oh my god. Is this OP gonna survive? Just with luck alone. Jam also going on that area. I know that Chimera is gonna watch this and they're gonna say, oh, for fuck's sake, why did I stand there? Oh, Jam about to enter. Just avoids the OP there. Gotta be kidding me. What? Unbelievable. The OP gets not touched by any of the soldiers. Only 2 people spawning in. Horse and less. And no, Chimera Pulse still here. Just checking on the area. Yeah, progress has still been halted here on all fronts. 55 minutes left. And Horse takes down that MG. From a different angle. Diesel up there on the house. Should get a drop on some people. flush with the grenades. I think there was a room full on OP. Horse gets taken down. I don't know if there was actually Diesel taken down Horse there. Gets shot? Wait, what? Oh, angle-wise from Bear. Ooh, but Bear gets taken down in the attempt. Little fight break out there. Flying Doggle goes down. Sad times. Took some people down. I'm gonna kind of angle it like this. There you go. I'm going to see all the... Well, all the shenanigans, but there's nothing happening anymore because they are... I'm gonna go over there. Camera top down. There we go. Oh, that was nearly amazing panic. Good attempt at the hunting. Did not work out, but good attempt at the hunting. Was also second rocket, and he gets taken down by a queen. There we go. Alright, now a queen is about to get jumped by 4 guys. And gets shot in the face. Oh, well. Well, I say shot in the face. So. And the front line for GBI has crumbled it at the moment. Now they have some little pushes they're making here. But like before they were up here next to that garrison. That was a different one. Also they're shelling that tank. I'm gonna watch that tank maybe explode. Maybe. There we go. Tank explosion on demand. Lovely. Did we just see a second tank as well here? Yeah, second tank also. Let's get all the names in. Yeah, of course you can read that name, right? Okay, what is it? Mugshot, Torque, and Von Luke. Von Luke. Bombing run. That is not a bombing run of GBI. That is a bombing run from CHMA. CHMA. Sounds like a French cheese. Ah, le CHMA. And some people are lucky and survive the blast. Now, did they take anything down? I will write that in chat. I think they took down a... Speaking of that, the front line has really been diminished, hasn't it? Look at this. It's only here now, a bit of a spread. They are instantly spreading across the thing again. Don't get me wrong now, which is nice. They're getting overrun on the garrison there on the side. They're getting attacked here in this area. And there's clearly a gap in this defense line here. Which I would assume is because of Chimera people. Yep. Chimera in the blue lands. All the birds singing. Lovely. And for some odd reason, Jam is running over the open field. And nobody wants to stop him. And Jam made it across the whole open field. Wow. I mean, look at this. Look at this. What that man made just now. All this distance. Would be a shame if Brett comes around. No. Wow. Wasn't Brett taking a kill there, but... Sorry, I thought Jam was dead for a second. No, but... What's the... What's hitting him? Huh. I mean, who else? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, guys, go on, point out that there's people in the train. There we go, okay. Get taken down. There was 2 people. Surely you would think now 2 people, that is a bit... That's a lot for them. Open area. Maybe I should check out. Maybe I just need a grenade. Oh my... No, it was overthrown, right? Yeah, overthrown. That would have been a nice throw, to be fair. If that had hit, that would have been a beautiful grenade throw there. Panic and Diesel. Launching a little attack here. The rest bandaging. Not the greatest spot to bandage there. And Chimera is starting to break through again. GBI not getting the info. Snack at least down here, holding the line, the back area. Does not see the enemies on the other side there. Is getting shelled now slowly. Focusing in the right direction. Panic taking down 2 people. Cooked and Equi goes down. Now they have focused on the right direction there. But people are breaking through. Is there a garrison here? No, but they are on Hugo's farm now. And that's stuff we don't want to see. They are actually on Hugo's farm now. There might be some panic on the point now in a moment. Hey. Mind you, it's just panic. What do you mean just panic? It's just one guy on the point and he's cut off. But that could still be an issue, like if they build a garrison here somewhere, you know? If he finds that garrison or something like that. Something like that. And that's the commander down for a moment. No commander abilities for a moment. And also the shocking news for the commander, there's people on the hard point. Okay, something is bad here. That surely is gonna tell. No, because if it's like a random player, they might say, I'll just kill the guy, who cares. If it's a squatter, they might still inform the commander and everybody else. But if it's the commander themselves, then stuff is gonna get checked out. Yeah, you see a squad making the way south and north. Well, not north push, but south push definitely. I know they're trying to clear out the area. They notice that stuff is here. Yeah, they are realizing that something is off here. Them damn Australians on our point. Wait, what? Tries to find the enemy, can't find the enemy. Panic. Grenades being chucked. It's always horrible if there's one guy hiding, isn't there? Isn't it? And Paddy gave his spot away now. If they are smart, they are gonna advance on this. And they're gonna... Oh god. The time is gonna be off. He's right behind it. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Terry? Timing. Yeah, and again, bad timing. Terry already checking the area and getting shot. Well, Panic is that moment looking that way, but gets killed by Bean. Or by Corbin. Yeah, but... What is going on in the actual grounds? Well, the fight has still not really changed a lot on the left line of this battle. With them both trying their best to cross this open gap here with more or less success. The frontal has been get out less, is clearing out the trenches as well. GBI is trying to push in here on this side, in the midsection of the field. The battle map. Some smaller breakthroughs here, but then again, Boignon, Gimont, everybody in here. I don't know about they're French now, but sure. I mean, there is some interference here on the front lines, but... Nothing too wild, I was about to say. Yeah, that refill is gonna be a Check the map for a second. The garrison has been taken down on the east here. The east side has fallen. There's a supply truck coming. It's where actually I might join that supply truck for a second, because I would like to see if there is... Wait, where the heck is it? I'm old. Let me. It's still morning. It's the main road. It's up here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I was going to say, where's that thing? Because I'm curious if there's anything fun. I wish again, as an admin, that I would be able to see both sides, as in mines. But they're making their way here on the side. Probably the moment where I play like a little ad or something. Actually, if we replay this later, we don't need to have an ad or like a thing. I'm just going to say we have like a 2-minute break for toilets or something. I can do that. Yeah, right. But while we are having it on this one, I mean, we have the supplies. Sorry, the supplies. We have the supplies being driven in here into the area. We have a little squad with one man at the front line. Normal squad as well. Oh, getting shot. What? Got seen. That is a bit of an issue there. T should defend it. Might be fine. Yeah, still getting shelled here by small firearms. Is Mugachin gonna get a nice little kill on this man? I mean, at this point, or is the truck gonna survive? Wow. I mean, you can also kill the truck itself, you know, that is valid, sure. I'll put shotgun on everybody, even though they would not. There we go! Blur with the kill. Gets killed by Aviator, but too late. And now there's a semi-filled truck of supplies in their lands. But they had the glorious moment of dropping supplies here, and there is nobody around that is contesting this garrison. So there's still a potential nice push coming from the east. Now, mind you, the front line is... Oh, they lost the garrison here in this area. They've built one there. Yeah, that one is gone, that one. We had one here in this area, I think. Don't think that was that one. Front line very shifted. There's a big old blob of people here for some reason. Sorry. Here. These guys. I mean, they're just trying to gain any ground. And to be fair, this is a nice spot they have here right now. Yes, there's a lot of problems coming from multiple directions, but if they can hold this point, then they could launch a little move down this road here that I'm, floating by. Not seen by most of the enemies, and if they can fight on this area here, then they're so much closer to the hard point. Actually can make little launch attacks over here, and then they're in the point. Now, mind you, that might work, that might not work. We will see how it goes in a moment. Sorry, the mouse did not... Answer is not going well. Chimera is overrunning the push here instantly. Chimera is really on their big game here tonight, I have to say. Locking down all enemy pushes. Locking down all enemy attacks, everything. What a lovely little thing.
Yeah, don't get confused. For a few seconds, there is no audio for some reason. I don't know why it was some technical issue. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. It's back now. 1 second.
Artillery hitting the house.
See, I told you.
Big poopity push coming in. Battletoad with a flying MG. Lovely gets Jäger as well. Good God. OP gets removed. The GBI boys have now decided to bleach the front line. I don't know what that means, but I just had that word on my tongue there for a second. Good God. I mean, that wasn't really amazing. Two people went down. Brass still alive. Could put down a little scorched earth tactic with the satchel here, front line. If he so desires. If he makes it to that house, he should put on a satchel. Surely you're not going to go for the tank attempt. Surely you're going to go there and put a satchel down. Even right now, having a satchel of 2 minutes could be helpful. Artillery is helping them out here in the front line. Press embracing the hedge. I think I hear a bombing run. Yup. And that is a huge gap of spawns here in the area. Chimera is pushing into the blasted wound right now. Equi and Bean, the only one alive at the moment here in the area. And they removed the bean. There's a puddle of bean. Oh no, that is bean. And that is them pushing onto Hugo's farm. The truck goes down. The truck didn't get touched in 10 minutes, so that's that. And that is Chimera flooding the point at the moment. Look at that. Bringing Komisches, Icon, and Les are the only ones left right now. The question is now, are they going to be enough? Are they going to be enough to actually hold the point here? With more people coming in, that is an airdrop as well. Airdrop? That's an airhead as well. I do have spawn capabilities with OPs here, but look at there's only one garrison here in the whole area. That needs to change quickly. The push is getting slowed down. It's now, instead of people being on the hardpoint, it's now people reaching the hardpoint. Bad rocket. Another bombing run, diagonal bombing run. That is gonna be, oh god, okay. Give me a nice little right turn. And the spawn with a really bad timing, but Jimmy and Jinx survived the blast in the open. This game is sometimes very, very random, I have to say. Well, Jinx survived at least for a moment. Jimmy's still alive. Is pushing in. Might get seen or killed even by Prawn up here, the lovely commander for GBI tonight. No, gets killed by Les, and Les gets killed by Jimmy. And that lovely move by Chimera now got completely annihilated in its attempt. That bombing run was beautiful, and the timing of the push was beautiful. No? Like, when it comes to starting the bombing run and then charging behind it, that was really, really, really nice, I have to say. That was beautiful. But now GBI is locking down instantly. Very nice capabilities there from GBI. As in them locking down that enemy attack, going in. They are defending it quite heavily now, so I'm wondering if the front line is collapsing now on the other end. On the actual front line. But they are locking this push down heavily. And right now I think it's only Jimmy and his squad of crazy people that are still trying to break into the front line here. Or are they into the hard point here? Yeah, little map check. Yeah, the line has regained some strength here again. They're not where they should be, which is up here. But they have at least people in the area. Supply drops are still coming down. Also Panzer coming on the side. Beautiful. The east has not lost completely. There is still Love Squad. Gun of the White. L Squad is still doing beautiful work on the right side. They guys got killed the moment I mentioned them. Clearly stream snipe. Yes, clearly stream snipe. Clearly streamedy snipedy. How is Battletoad alive? Sorry, I just noticed this. Oh, because it's like a little... Yeah, I don't think you can see that. Yeah. Ah, just a few pixels off. Ah, not anymore. Alright, Battletoad is toading his way. Ah, I had actually stretched finally. I haven't even stretched today yet because it's so early. Nom 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 nom. Chimera pushing again in this case near the wheat fields on the right. That could be a problem actually for GBI here. I mean, they have some people in the area to defend it, but if Chimera makes their way onto this wheat field here, they could put on some OPs, maybe even a little garrison, and spawn in this area. Now, mind you, garrison would be a bit of an issue now because they are getting blocked very quickly, but if they clear up this area, or they put it there on the side, they could spawn all here in this area. Well, this area. Which would be sort of a far away thing, but they could break in and really swoop and break through the... And right now I see already Mr. Cheese make his way there. Yeah, they are about to do that. It's gonna still take a moment, so we're gonna go there in a moment back. Wait, did I just see a blue little dot there? Shut up. Don't remember. I think Battletoad actually made its way onto the area here. Beautiful. I'm just gonna credit Battletoad for that. I'm gonna credit Battletoad for that one. I'm also gonna move the camera up on Komisches. There we go. Because I need to have another sip. Come on, let me drink something. Process. Come on. Don't die, please. And I want to have a sip. There we go. Turning cam. Actually, give me the other turning cam. There we go. Alright. Fun to get a drink. Well, they are pushing through, but they're also getting spotted instantly and they're dying instantly. Reggie and the others are making the way. I'm surprised I'm not seeing a single tank here push the side, like a little... Well, that heavy tank helping them out a bit. I guess he's helping out a bit. Yeah, fair enough. They're having their own little fight. Skittle, Centigram, and Ready Fishy. Against... Disappoint and Aesthetic. Oh! Bow! That's good. You know what? We rarely get to see them. We're gonna make a tank hit area analyzation now. That's a... Wow! That did not take down the tank or damage it enough. You've gotta be... I mean, that's a very far explosion, clearly. That was clearly a far explosion that should not count towards killing the... Unbelievable. Tank still alive, still getting hit in the same spots. Don't think I heard an explosion there. Nope. Still analyzing the tank explosion areas. It's gonna be the thumbnail on Twitch, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, and now they're also starting to get repaired by Bueno there. And the firefight has stopped. What? Oh, because both teams are taking a little break to repair the tank, and now they're gonna fight again. It's such an odd thing in competitive tanking, isn't it? Well, it's a smart thing to do. Leave the combat, repair your tank, and now they're gonna fight all over again. Lovely. The front line has not changed. This is an odd one. It has some great moments. Huh? But it's not a thing that changes a lot of things. Speaking of not a lot of things that change. Buttons and letters are making their way through the open area. GBI really doesn't care about defending this area yet. Now they care. Okay. Alright, how's it looking with the tank fight? Are we back on our old roster thing? I mean, at this point, I have to ask why nobody builds with the supplies here a repair station. Or is this one I don't see? No, I don't see a repair station. Why is there nobody build a repair station yet? Especially if the tank doesn't move the whole time. Oh, but it seems like the tank, yeah, enemy tank has moved a bit to the side. Do they have a repair station close by? They had a few of them. Well, there's still one running at the moment, which is... But I guess they're going for new angles now to get the first shot in. Sure, fair enough, fair enough. And I see GBI has decided to actually counter-push the push. The question is now, are they going to be able to make this with a big open push with smokes first? Because they are addressing that they are pushing there right now. You're not going to die to the medic, right? You're not going to die to the medic. Okay, thank you for this. That's fine. And the whole attack got wiped there. Mind you, it is an awful area to push because you will get spotted from many angles, by many people. But right now, looking at the score, I don't need to be my score. Just one little check because now we never know with the scores. I'm just gonna go quickly through this. Oh, what do I say? Just pause it. I can pause it as well later. Ooh, all the technology. But there's 30 minutes left on this. We might see a full-time match here, and it might end in a 3-2. I have to worry. And the question is now, who is going to have that 3-2 in their favor? Is it going to be Chimera still? Is it going to be GBI? Is it going to be a crazy tank that drives on its own? And we end up having a meat patty. Yeah. Fuck on, there we go. Well, it's not gonna be those guys. Got taken down by another tank. Cakes 99, Thomas, and Tao. Oh, look, it's Huda. Ah, sorry about that one. The front end has not shifted much as of late in the last 30, 40, 50 minutes. There were little engagements. What's that? Oh, that's a flare, sorry. I thought for a second, what's with that rocket? Why is it so slow? I'm slowly getting awake, finally. You know, finally getting awake. And right now, it's still a bit of a messy frontline situation for everybody. Then again, Chimera is doing well with holding the frontline here. GBI is having some trouble with actually making a progress here in the overall attempt of doing something. And we're gonna see how. That should be the second one. That should be all the breaks we had. There was no audio for some reason. I don't know why. That should be all now. Good. And it's got the area. Let's see what we have here. Les against Panic and Diesel. Timing. Ah, what a rude thing. What a rude thing. So rude. So rude. Ah. That is not a happy person there. Oh well. Zooming out, rockets go in. No, Buddhist, there's nobody there. You can blast. Frontline is looking pretty red at this point. But then again, you see, it's Chimera that are on the front line here. They have all the hatches to advantage, while GBI is now running across all the open areas. Chimera has really focused their attention on this little area here, near the wheat fields. And they're holding it down quite lovely so far. Chimera also breaking through that area we have seen before. The wheat field area is being used as cover, as a wait. Is that's blue people on the hard point? Well, not on the hard point, but close.
No.
Makes his way in. Let me also finally eat something, so I have something to eat today. Nah. Red a bit scared to move there. Does he have any OP or anything? Yeah, the OP is close by. And gets killed by Kingsley, but the OP is still alive. It is pretty red, because Centurion is close by, and I think Centurion saw the spawn wave there. Some dude is shooting him, lovely. That is also a tank now going from the left top there. Making its way. Ooh. Oh, rocket. Not gonna happen. And now this area is problematic. With the Battletoads marching onward, getting diminished victory. Nothing. And some dude is running against the enemy tank. Don't do that, please. And I think this OP is beautiful, but it's also gonna get destroyed in a second. Or rather, getting farmed. Good potential chance there. Yeah, I got take so many down. Misses. And Centurion moves the OP. Spawn wave goes through. Is Reggie gonna survive? If Reggie survives, they have still the OP. Really bad spot. Get out of the way, big. Get out of the freaking way, you fools. Come on, Reggie, you need to stay alive. You need to stay alive. If that push needs to survive, then you need to. No! Reggie goes down! Reggie goes down, not able to. Not able to plonk down his OP again. Well, I guess the timing was off, but still. GBI trying to flood the area here. Problem is there's Jäger in between and takes down multiple people here. only Battletoad alive at the moment, and that... Yeah, it's not gonna be long because it's gonna get spotted. Two cheeky tanks here next to each other. Brook disappointed, etc. And Muckshot, Fork, and good luck. Double tank action now. Imagine if somebody made their way here and put a satchel down. Now, fun little fact, do you know Snug? Because Snug has made his way on the side there. I would... that's a bit too close to my favor. That's a... I don't like that so close. I guess you need to have it there, but a bit further to the west so that I can't get spotted. And Jäger saw that man appear out of mid-air. That man just appeared, that one guy. So they know there's an OP there. It's not just people trying to get over. People have been spawning there, so they're now gonna remove it. Bueno could move a few feet, but it doesn't. OP is gone, and Beavers gets completely annihilated. Bombing run coming in. Bombing run? What? Oh! Yeah, I can see why. That is an odd choice for a bombing run direction, though. Coming from behind, now they're running with their little feet, and most of them are able to outrun the bombing run. Now, mind you, they are getting diminished by the GBI defensive forces here. Puddles, who is not Poodles, is running over there, gets shot by Cherry multiple times, but doesn't die because Terry misses. And Terry goes down, but takes down Puddles at least. Okay. Dignity intact. There we go. I watched some Taskmaster the other day again. Tysum against Leza. Tysum, Chisium. Survives the encounter. Problem is there's a flying Doga closing with an MG. And if you know one thing, then it's that Doga is a... Why did you use a pistol?
Because I don't want to brace that heavy MG.
It's lazy.
I'm not lazy.
Well done. Blew me otherwise. Tyson goes down. That is a... That's a thing. That's a thing. Is it gonna get removed now? Little Bean is making his way. Oh, it's getting shot and... Gets it removed, gets shot, but is able to take down the airheads. Look at this cheeky boy. Look at this cheeky boy. Look at him. Ah, lovely. Oh. Magic? Oh, because the player's got magic. I thought it was like, did they mean medic? Is GBI using magic instead of health? Or like medicine? You know, GBI doesn't ask for a medic, they call for a magic, no? For a cleric. Oh, heck, maybe even a bard or a druid. You know, once they can cast your light wounds. Yeah, to be fair, this was, I guess in this case, Breath of Life or something. Well, it's not that late, it's not Revivify. Sorry, it was Pathfinder yesterday. And Bean is at the front line. Also, I see the wave of blue there in the distance. Okay, what is going on here? What is going on here? They have been able to make their way into the midsection again. This is getting retaken finally by GBI. That's a nice little change of thing. That is nice. Okay. Problem is the front line on the other side here is still very much Chimera flavored. Well, if you are hyping it up for Chimera, then fair enough. That is right now the best thing you can do. And if you are on our side right now, as we are GBI, then this is a bad situation right now, because they are very much at the very front right now, very close to Hugo's Farmers. Can I get a nice little camera shot for a second so I can grab him? Ah, really bad timing there. Really bad time from Jimmy. Reloads with the face away while getting shot from Perez in the back of the head. No, Jäger is also here. You know what? I can probably get like one little bite or two bites in if I just follow Jäger for a moment. Come here, Jäger, do something. Oh, come on, yeah, don't be the guy that is standing. Ah, it's just lying there. Shit. Can I get something so I can finally take a bite of food? Hey, but there's a lot of people coming. Let's watch Jäger take some nice little pot shots at them. There we go. Okay. Food, please, finally. Mom. Exactly, yep. Does not listen to his squad mate. There we go. Bear gets it. There we go. The crazy part is there's only one squad in Dagon at the moment. Like only one squad is defending the point. There's some shenanigans going on the side, but those are gonna get stomped in a second. I would assume. How is Rogue still here? Sorry, how did Rogue make his way? What? Weird. Centigram still trying to go, but he's gonna get sniped as soon as he enters this area. Oh, maybe. I don't think Buena's looking right now. Ah, but Quincy's watching the spot there. And... the timing! Too slow. Did not get spotted by the two by Kingsley and Superium there, but then gets another by Poo. And frontline, why is that so red? Where's the thing? I hate that. I can't see them. Where's that thing? Oh, there. Sorry. Yeah, you got him, but he's...
I almost killed one of us, but yeah.
Sure, killed one of you. The problem is they know that there's the garrison now there, and they're gonna blast it. It's gonna be a long-range tank shell or something, or they're gonna farm it for a few moments. But they know stuff is here, and that's gonna get removed. Should we follow the adventures of Cactus? Yeah, for a moment, because I think Cactus is gonna run into an ambush. No, because Mr. Cheese does not know that enemies are coming, and he's going down while trying to get on the hopper. Oddly enough. Bonnier, nobody is watching the guy that just died? Nobody? Really? And gets killed by one. Viewing little cookie there, Holo or Caldonis. Everybody trying to get on that hopper. Big push coming in. Big push coming in. Very big push coming in. Are they gonna watch the north at some point? Oh, poor Tossi, look at that. Oh, God. This is a movie level advancement, look at that. Fuck, can anybody watch the north where the enemy is coming? Seriously. OP removed, deserves to be removed. What the? And Chimera is plonked because nobody... Maybe there's an issue with the PLAs here right now. GBI has problems with actually moving their mouse towards north. And Chimera flooding in because nobody was able to look towards the north here. East has fallen completely. There's one lovely little Love Squad still alive. What is this with Love Squad? They're being amazing here. Frontline has collapsed completely on the right side. The wheel field is gonna get used again for the 100th time. And we have 15 minutes in. That's the thing, 15 minutes in, which means both sides are gonna clash, or even heavier. Both sides are gonna put everything they have into the field. And sometimes they're even gonna send a random tank in without any backup. Ooh, that tank is trying to get behind the other tank, but there's so many anti-tankers here in a moment, surely. Centurion making his way, yeah. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh, oh no, no! Amazing. Shoot it, come on, you know you want to shoot it. Oh, Baron Breast taking down the front line, beautiful there, really nice. I'm gonna keep it on the tanks there, even though Bress and the others deserve some extra. I'm gonna try to angle it so we have both, all of them here. Oh boy, yeah. Trying to go outside the map zone, okay. Get slowly hit, yeah, you might have some problems now. That's a long way you're going, there, buddy. It's a very long way you're going, and they got killed on the inside. Why did you know you can't do... Oh. But that... Very long way you're going, and they got killed on the inside. Oh boy, yeah. Trying to go outside the map zone, okay. Get slowly hit, yeah, you might have some problems now. That's a long way you're going, there, buddy. It's a very long way you're going, and they got killed on the inside. Why did you know you can't do... Oh.
I hope that Outback guy didn't see that. Well, Outback is not here because we started 1 hour earlier. Don't you worry. He's not... Wait, he's on the server. Oh, shit.
Well, the nice thing is Brez and some Judah still here. Oh, I hear a bombing run. And that is a Chimera bombing run as far as I can hear. Goes in, garrisons. No, not gonna kill any garrisons. Goes between the army. What? That went through right here. That didn't take anything down. I think it killed one guy. But that was all it did. And right now, GBI is about to touch... is about to touch the point here. If Brez and some dude can actually get some backup finally. They did lose a tank just now, which is really bad. Having some very long distance attack help here, but there's also a line. Oh, look at that. GBI is breaking through the midsection here. Look at that. They're trying to break through here, aligning these people going in here, then going down here and going in here. That could work. The problem is now that the big enemy wave has spawned in. Well, I say big. An enemy wave has spawned in. And just get like this. Anybody? Oh, Steward tank coming as well. That could be an issue. Any anti-tankers? No, not a single anti-tanker inside here for the blue team. No. Venus Assault. There's nobody to defend against that thing. Oh god, that's gonna be painful. No anti-tanker spawning in either. Again, no anti-tankers in the whole area. Flare comes through. Steward tank is just driving on because he doesn't know that the enemies are not using anti-tankers. Kelvin and Diesel, the only ones alive from that push till there is a push going on with Chimera up there in the east, but I'm gonna focus for a moment here still on this one. Actually, it's just one guy, but we're gonna go in there in a moment. They are gonna fight a bit here. What's going on in the actual hardpoint area? Brez still alive. Some dude also still alive. Some dude gets removed. There we go. Took them quite a while. And Brez still alive. Ah, I see. Having a nice little bath. Sure. Anybody anywhere? Nope. Is that gonna be a satchel? No, I think he has to reuse the satchel probably. Oh. This is
gonna be so hard to angle camera-wise. Okay, can I... God, this is gonna be so bad to angle. And gets the jump on him. There we go. Ah, well. Well, the jump. You can't say the jump. There we go. Align it north, please. I need a smooth thing to align it. Ah, GBI had such a nice forefront. They had some people here. They had the connection there, but they did not push up with enough people here to make that push happen. They didn't know when to zag with the... And now they just have little droplets of units there that are gonna get wasted instantly. The front line is respawning completely. Is that an American? Is that the Steward we have seen? Oh my god, the Steward's alive. Let us in map. And again, no anti-tank inside. Beavers goes down, Snack goes down. Frontline goes down, everybody goes down. OP gets about removed. Yeah. Is the other thing gone? Yeah, left side completely dying now. Equin in the far distance, don't think he's gonna be able to make that shot. Press alive, there we go. With the rocket. And Press shoots a rocket so people might think that he hit that thing. What killed that thing? That tank down there. Ready, Fishy, Skittle, and Centigram. Okay, there we go. Ah, 9 minutes left. Alles. 9 minutes left to see the magic wheel thing. Now GBI has a bit of a forefront here next to the point. I see a bit. Oh, that is a beautiful, really boring garrison there. I have one tank there. Not enough repair stations we have seen tonight for tankers. GBI not giving their tankers a lot of love here tonight. Bit boring. You just didn't see them out there. Also, why is that tank getting attacked and nobody is warning that tank or that tank is moving? And that's the end of that Panzer IV. With the enemy tank being out in the open, not moving, not being mentioned even. No info to the tank there from that Panzer IV. I mean, it's not like, oh, we can't engage it. No, you can just move a bit. Because you now know, oh, there's a tank that's gonna hit us any moment now again. Oh, sorry, keeps hitting us. But no mention of the tank here, I guess. That is... Come on, GBI, come on! Les and Cherry make their way towards the hard point here. Cherry against Jam. Jam and Cherry, Cherry and Jam, Cherry and Jam, and they don't see each other. One push kills the other. Lovely. Only Les still alive. Gets highlighted. 7 minutes. They really need to speed it up. They really need to speed it up if they want to have any chance even of doing this. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Oh! It's a cap race. What? Ooh! So I was so focused on the front that we didn't see that Chimera had a push from the back. Chimera coming from the south. Interesting. Okay. Wait, what? Wait, what? And the Tiger goes down. Chimera building an anti-tank gun behind the enemy lines, facing towards the enemy lines. What a bunch of dicks. Ah, beautiful. Holy shit, that is good. That is some good thing.
Poggers.
Put on the repair station there, I think. Yeah. Point is getting chunked and charged more and more. Bombing run coming in. Bombing run, attack bombing run, okay. Sure. Goes in, goes out. I think that was one thing that got destroyed there. Everybody inside the building. Nobody gets injured. Okay. Oh. Okay. I would assume at this point it's a bit of a desperation. I guess it's there to clear out the front line. But the problem is you did not clear anybody out because they were all in the building. Ah. Right now these guys are trying their best. You guys trying their best to go further northwest. But they're getting pot-shotted from the north and from people that are right on. And with a beautiful rocket there. There have been, holy shit. Yeah, I need a break after this, don't you, buddy? There have been some really nice rockets here tonight, I have to say. Some really nice plays. But yeah, that attack... Sorry, what is that? That red zone AT gun, that's gonna get all the extra points. Memphis Bean and Les still alive. Getting some help from outside, and it's only 2 minutes and 18 seconds to start capping this point. Because it takes you 2 minutes to capture, no? Yada yada yada. And I'm still somebody that says I would like to have the feature that if if the midpoint gets attacked, no? And it's not 100% in the hands of either team, but the timer reaches 0, that it goes actually into overtime. There'll be no out from offensive mode. And it only ends when the point is again 100% in the hands of either team. I might say out, but why? Because only the midpoint. I don't care about like the last point and they keep defending it like it's gonna get hold the whole time. But the midpoint, absolutely. Because that means that you have an insane amount of fighting at the moment over the midpoint. And it could be the comeback after a long streak. It could be the loss after just having owned it. It could be so good. And that is a lot of defensive power that Chimera has put down on the field just now. Holy moly. Gets blasted. Bombing runner here. Oh! Bombing run coming from behind. Destroys Garrison. Takes on Prawn Hub. Prawn Hub not available for any more commanding stuff. Okay. Well, Centigram is making his way there, actually, onto the area. Kingsley is on the pursuit. Spawn wave comes in, 56. I don't think they're going to be able to unless Centigram is somehow destroying everything in his way. But I don't think we have the... Centigram goes down. Yeah, I have the feeling that even if they push everybody in the zone now, which they should... Why is there people down here? Which they should, I don't think they're going to have even the chance anymore. I think it's over, kids. I think it's over. I know I'm shocking everyone with this, but I think the match is over, kids. 24 seconds till it makes no mathematical sense to win. Or that it can't be. But right now they have to fight over the area they have fought over the last 1 hour and 30 minutes. So 90 overall. Time! And I don't see it magically popping up something here in the... And that is the beep. That is the beep. That is the end of the match. Stretchies. So, since this is recorded, yeah, I know, because they didn't tell me the time, so we had no thing with the delay and things and yada yada yada. So, we're just gonna replay this in a moment, and yeah, this is gonna be live with the recording. I know it's an odd one, I don't normally do these, but you know, why not? Sure. Before we end this, let's have a little look through... Oh my god, it's starting to lag as well a lot. Holy shit. Have a little look through the high score here. Beautiful stuff. There we go. The highest of scores. Xanadu Scorsese's. There we go. Good. And what can I say? Interesting match. I can't see... Nah, I can't say that either. But it was an alright match. Lots of fighting around the mid-ground. Lots of line fighting. Lots of attempts of making the way. Some odd moments, some very entertaining moments. Yep,
Yeah,
all I would say.
of the
A
path.
fine little match.
Watch that little scene
Fine.
there at the start. Where is it? 40 minutes
You
ago?
know
Was
that
it?
big enemy wave has spawned.
Oh, somewhere here, wasn't it? Let me just get that one fun moment we had here. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, oh no, no! Amazing.
No.
Shoot it, come on, you know you want to shoot it. Oh, Baron Breath taking down the front line, beautiful there, really nice. I'm gonna keep it on the tanks there, even though Bress and the others deserve some extra. I'm gonna try to angle it so we have both, all of them here. Oh boy, yeah. Trying to go outside the map zone, okay. Get somebody hit, yeah, you might have some problems now. That's a long way you're going, there, buddy. It's a very long way you're going, and they got killed on the inside. Why did you know you can't do... Oh.
I hope that ANZAC guy didn't see that. Well, ANZAC is not here because we started 1 hour earlier. Don't you worry. He's not... Wait, he's on the server. Oh, shit.
Then we're gonna have a little thing of, hey, it's the HM versus 8. I should probably do this already. Alright. Only here, music and things. Match. Let me just type this. We have already a thing. We can start instantly the thing. Match. GBI accounts. There we go. Type this shit. Go GBI. There we go. Gone. Okay. Good. And that's the match, kids. I hope you had some fun. See you maybe if you stay, because I should be taking over now the real artwork, and that's it. Bye-bye. That was the thing, yeah. And then we did the thing, and we... not that Baldur's Gate. Not Baldur's Gate. I have forgotten to completely change things. It's not Baldur's Gate. I'm very underprepared here because of things. And music, please, at least. Yay! There we go. Oh, that one. Ah! Do you have a main cam? Do you have a webcam? Do you have anything? Where's my stuff?
Poggers.
Holy! That is some pale thing. Look at this. That's something. Oh my god, that is bad. What the fuck? It's lagging like hell. What the Jiminy Cricket is going on? Oh, because the white filter is making everything white. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That makes more sense now. Like some demonic creature that crawled out from somewhere. Hello. There we go. Normal colors. An emote of that is Braunhouse biceps. We'll see what we can get. But hello, everybody. This is still the end of the GBI versus Chimera thing. With all the little technical issues and things. So if you're wondering, Albert, why did you start, like, why was the start so, like... Actually... Can I just for 1 second show that again at the start of it?
Warning.
That voice. That was the start of the stream. That was my morning voice, just waking up. Let me just join this thing. Ah, so good. Ah, but yeah. The reason we had that music, please continue on, thank you. The reason for that is, hello there, Russ. The reason for that is because there was a miscommunication, and even with the timestamp was like planned for 11:30 time-wise, and then we had the thing at 10:30. Yeah, things. There is a thing I could show you right now, if people are still interested. I don't know if everybody is running away right now, but I could show you a thingy. If you're interested, because some people know that have worked for ages, for over a month on a video. And it's basically done. The L on the main video is finally done, kids. Took me ages, took me a lot of working time. Lots of working time. But it's finally done. And I think with some people still being around, well, it's basically done that I just want to do like one little thing. But the question is if people are interested, or if people are just going to leave now because the match is over. That is the question. I would be up. If people are still having a few minutes to watch it, then I will put it up. Else, we're just gonna go for the games. Let me just see. Is everybody already run away? Probably because they were just hang in there. Yeah, oh yeah, it's dropping massively. Yeah. People are leaving the thing. But you know what? Sure, let's have a little watch. None of that one. No, not morning. Let me just open this up. There we go. Should have planned this better, shouldn't I? But yeah, it was basically nothing is prepared because we had the whole start of the thing and yada yada yada. Long story short, lots of things didn't work out. Alright, should watch this for a moment. This would be the video that is gonna come out soon. Hello there. You catch me off guard on my travels amongst the North African deserts. That still needs to change. But what I'm doing here? Come closer, look. Among these dunes, you can still see the sites of Team 17 and Talent Loose. Update 14 didn't work out so well. People found Drill alright, but with LLMain, which, to be fair, is sad, because we had high hopes for this desert map and the overall North African setting in general. And what a fun setting it is. The British gunning down the Afrika Corps, lovable ANZAC troops joining the battle with the iconic own gun.
Wow.
Africa. Something, to be fair, we have done a few times prior. But you know, it's a great setting. It's still better than seeing Normandy for the 1000th time. Now, would I like to see some other theaters of war? Sure. Like Operation Mercury in Greece, or Operation Husky in Sicily, you know. LLMain. What about it? People weren't that happy about its initial release, but I'm sure that with a good trailer that they have hyped up, and the next patch that everybody is just gonna remain calm for now, and then when we... Wait, what is that? Oh, it's the players! And they hate it. Oh, they hate it so much.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
So how did this come to happen? Why do people hate this one but don't mind the real? And what is it about the removed content deep under the dunes of LLMain? Well, stay tuned, we're gonna find out now. Okay, so what is LLMain? I mean, if we're gonna talk about the map, let's have at least some knowledge of it. The literal translation from the Arabian is the two flags. Now see, that's promising, isn't it? Two flags, two teams, two dev studios that worked on this map. That's already a good start. Because again, this map started off under Black Matter, and then got the polish by Team 17. Alright, so much about LLMain's background. Now I myself had some fun matches on the map, mostly on the hills and in the urban areas, but overall trying to cross the open valleys is quite awful on public servers. I mean, you can't really force communication on a public server, it becomes a bit of a spawn, die, repeat situation. And even those fancy rock formations don't help. You know, the ones that seem to be a copy and paste of the same rock formation each time over and over the whole map, filling up to like 90% of all the rocks, just at different heights. Yeah, that is still an odd one. But maybe it's just me, you know? Maybe it's only me who has a certain problem with LLMain. So what do you do if you are uncertain if you are the problem or not? You ask the most vocal and knowledgeable group of people that you can get your hands on.
It's called the internet, and it's a fresh new way to check out sites, buy clothing, and surf music. And it's all located on this tiny CD-ROM.
And since I was able to buy a CD of the internet, I was able to send out a form to the Headed Loose communities. I didn't have my hopes up really for this to get many answers, or most answers just being troll reactions. But oh boy, a lot of you guys actually answered, like many answered. It took me quite a while to read through all of these responses. Some of them were quite long. And what did I find out about LLMain and the community? Well, it seems there's two major issues that make LLMain unbearable. First, the weak British faction.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting.
Now, this is one not directly against the map, but it is a big point for all of you out there. The British make you feel like you didn't put enough points into research in other games. The weapons aren't centered, the scopes hide most of the screen, and the weapon sway infuriates everybody. Now, the other even bigger issue that people have, and which is a bit more focused towards the actual map, the lack of cover. People hate the amount of repeating deaths you get in the valley, with mostly Axis machine gunners and tankers mowing you down the very moment you enter an open space. Snipers are camping among the hills, behind you, in front of you. And even if you have tanks that shield you from fire, only 2 to 3 people can stay in the cover of the tank before it gets shot by stronger and better positioned Axis tanks. Now, for this problem at least, there are 3 big ideas that you guys kept mentioning on how to fix it. The first one is cover. They could plonk down some destroyed wrecks, sandbags, craters in the valley, all sorts of things that will give you some level of hiding from that instant death on the hills. We have tons of it on the hills, but not in the valley for some odd reason. You cannot proceed without being seen. A rework of the map as in new paths. Extra paths would be hard to do, I have to say, people. You think they should add some new pathing way or different paths that people could take? Extra paths will be hard to do unless we give them some sort of, I don't know, unseen movement. If there was just some way of... Wait, what is this? Oh, right, tunnels, yes! Originally, there were tunnels planned for LLMA. You can still see it in the old notes from Black Matter. Tunnels, what a great idea! Connecting areas of the battlefield without you being seen. So you don't have to keep running to your death against MGs and snipers out in the open, and imagine all the firefights you can have down here. We don't really have that sort of long tunnel fighting. We should have had that with the Remagen train tunnel already, which would have opened up new flanks and new tactics that you can go, but we didn't. We didn't get that in any way. And now we again don't get a cool tunnel fight. So why not Team 17? Why couldn't we get some nice fights in a huge underground tunnel system? Well, I have an idea. Probably because it took too much performance. I mean, the map already struggles performance-wise like a lot of the headed loose maps. And with a whole underground tunnel system that connects big areas of the map, yeah, that is performance heavy. Now, another reason could be that they don't want to divert too far from the actual history of this battle. And let's be fair, they didn't have giant metal tunnels under the sand back then. I'm always more for maps that are playable and you can have fun on, but the historians will probably disagree on this one. No tunnels in the desert, so therefore no tunnels in the desert in the game. Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. There's one last point that people mention, that is the reduction of visibility with either a weather or night system. Which, to be fair, is a quite interesting approach. Lowering the overall visibility by making it a night map, with the watchtowers and floodlights even illuminating hard-programmed spots in the world, the noise of flak fire in the background, sirens going off once in a while, planes going down on the horizon. That could actually be really, really nice. Well, we will see. But now for the weather idea. Back in the day, I mentioned this on the Garrison podcast. If you want to save LLMA and stop the openness, you will need to add a sandstorm. Not all the time, mind you, because then people might just get annoyed with it if it's all the time, but a multi-layered world of sand that comes in and partially hides and shows enemies, with them appearing and again getting swallowed up by the sandstorm. That could be really unique and interesting. And I think I know which of these the devs are gonna go for, because you can see something that resembles sandstorms in the background of one of their videos. Now, mind you, it looks good just in regards to blocking vision, maybe less gray and a bit more distinct in its sandy layers, you know, not just this. But I don't mind the idea of getting a sandstorm.
And now for something completely different.
And at the end, to be fair, some people in the community also wanted this one out. LLMA is a map where you need to change your way of thinking the most. What? Well, it's a map a lot like Foy, where you need to work with all your forces together. You can't just proceed on your own. You need to actually adapt to the battlefield and interact with everybody else on this team of yours. My problem with that is that it is a very hard thing to coordinate on a public server. Not all squads are listening, some ignoring orders, some without squad leaders, people not caring about defending, just not talking. You know how it is. I think one of the big issues is that you do need a higher level of communicating and planning with other people on this map. And that's not working that well in a public game. Now, mind you, I do commentary for a lot of tournaments and matches and things, and the competitive scene is also not a big fan of LLMA. Even with all the planning and being focused on achieving the goal and having all the teamwork together. So, if a team of 50 friends can't do it, is a public server able to make it work? Not always, often it's just luck. Either way, from what we have gathered today, LLMA needs 3 things. First, an improvement of the British. Second, an improvement in regards to performance. And third, A way for soldiers to make their way through the valleys. Either that, or you need to somehow teach your player base how to adapt to this map. And I don't think that one is going to work out, with the community having so many different viewpoints, realism, casual, meta changes. Don't get me wrong, it's a lovely community, but we aren't very united in our wishes for what we want out of Let It Loose. And until that changes, we're always going to send out mixed signals to Team 17. And I think in the long run, that might doom the actual game. Yeah. And with that, we leave this place. The sands will soon cover the shame, and hopefully, when we come back one day, there won't be anything left that reminds us of this situation. And when we return, we might see some tunnels, or cover, or a night version, or probably a sandstorm option for the map, something like that. Or maybe, just maybe, the British faction is going to be stronger and more enjoyable. Now with the latest PD, it seems like they are really trying to get this ship back on course. I should also hopefully have a lazy video of that PDE up somewhere here now soon. We'll see. Oh well, thanks for staying till the end. If you made it till here, then thanks for hanging out with me. Hope you have a great day. Hope this video helped you a bit, as in hearing what the community wants. And maybe see you another day. Bye-bye. I like that song. That's a fun little song at the end. But yeah, that's the video that is gonna hopefully pop up during the day later somewhere. Music. Thank you. Yes, that is one that I have worked on quite a bit, quite some time now. There's still some stuff like the choice of music that I'm not 100% sure, but I'm overthinking it. I still think I'm still overthinking it. It's gonna be fine, right? It's gonna be fine. God, this hair of mine. But yeah, that's gonna be the LLM main video. I'm gonna upload that later in all the glorious 4K quality, at least resolution. There is some other stuff I still want to work on. One of them is the admin camp feature of the laser that's getting people still banned, even though it's a broken tool. There is some quality of life stuff I want to change, or rather make a video about. There's a few things I still want to make. Little heads up, in September there's also going to be a big release of a wave of videos for Men of War. I'm going to focus on that one a lot when it comes out. But there's a lot of stuff coming up on Let It Loose. I have played in the PDE, sorry, I just had PDE talk to me on the side there. On the PDE, I did play the PDE. I played when it launched. We had like 30 to 40 people. Was alright. Yeah, what I remember, it was quite alright. Then people left and nobody played the PDE at all, like 5 guys or something. And the thing, Raz, you did a thing with the devs, and I think like 60 people came, 70 people, something, a higher number of you, fall German. So at least I didn't get to play LLM main with people, because I like joined the PDE Zeb and it was like 2 people on. Yeah, 60, 70, something like that. Yeah. So I can see it. Now, if it was alright, the performance, that is good because it ran smooth. There we go. That's nice too. Music. There we go. That is good to hear. That is good to hear because Let It Loose needs some performance improvements. But what I have seen in the PDE, I think I can talk about. Yeah, I can talk because it was fun. This is captured. The PDE seemed fine to me. Like the actual PDE was alright in terms of quality. The shooting range that has some issues, yeah, but overall it's also alright. It's an alright thing. It's not like, you know, I noticed the lack of people joining the PDE in comparison to in the past, but it was not abysmal, and the quality of the stuff that they put out was also alright. So I will critique the devs on things when I see an issue, but I'm not just gonna in principle say, oh, it's shit because it's them. It's stupid. No change in prediction. Yeah, I noticed on the what was it? We had one gun that was still not zeroed incorrectly when I played. The Sten and the what was it? The Sten and the Lanchester felt alright. The Bren also felt alright. Actually, the Sten was it alright? I remember only the Bren being alright fine. But I'm looking forward to seeing what they put out, what they're gonna get from them, and how stuff is gonna, yeah, switch. How things are gonna turn out. The question is now what I'm streaming, by the way, because we should get something going game-wise, you know, something fun. I'm also still seeing all the Discord messages from all this morning. All the messages. Oh, no, the markers. Oh, the explosion is finally fucking fixed. The explosion? Wait, what? Which explosion? What, the bombing run? Sorry, the precision strike was still a bit odd and a bit weird. Oh, the satchel ones. The satchels that don't explode tanks. Double vehicle explosion. Oh, okay. I think I know what you mean. I think you know what I mean, yeah. Bye, have a good one. Thanks for joining. I'm thinking actually if I am going to stream a lot more. It might have been only a short little stream, don't get me wrong. But I think we had some fun. You know what, let's just have a little chill stream. Let's just have a chill little thing, why not? Let's have just a little relaxing little thing on the side here, why not? Hi Luna, bye Luna. Oh, I have to say so far, I have to say that the PDE was alright. The PDE was fine with its content. Don't I have like a little thing? Because I did also do a dev brief, which I have only glassed through. Where is my stuff? Where is my stuff? The thing I have everything prepared. That because we had the thing. Oh, look, we're starting, by the way, 1 hour earlier. We're starting already. What? Nothing was prepared. I even had to do all the little icons and things. There we go. Blip. That's still for the recording. Can I stretch that, please? Stretch. Oh, can I just F11 and then... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. And it's a bit bigger. Quack indeed. Guys, with that. Hello, and... But we've held it loose with the last death brief they made on August the 23rd, which is not that long. That was a big one as well. Look at that. I mean, the size of that chunker. I mean, I showed it at the end. But there's so much stuff that is again coming. Now, mind you, the thing is they put so much in that I already was getting worried. Because I thought, oh, it's going to be like the next 10 years that they're adding here of information. And what we actually are getting is going to be like at the end. And to be fair, I think at the end it actually tells you like, oh yeah, this is by the way the stuff. Yeah, what new content is being worked on right now? Oh, that's not a lot. British forces rework, weapons, armor, uniforms. Uniforms, I don't really care. It's fine. Maybe lose the cone heads, but that's fine. Weapons and armor, yeah, definitely. 50 versus 50 combined arms maps, including Mordant. Revising Divine to Prone. Divine to Prone! Wait, are alerts off?
I think anybody realizes how hard it is for women to work in the postal service. It's such a male-dominated industry.
Thank you, Caro. Alerts were still off because, you know, stuff didn't work. There we go. Ah, thank you very much, Caro. But yeah, this stuff, yeah, it's not that much. It's not that much what is coming directly, but it's good stuff. And overall, the micro stuttering, the address, the alt-right... This is not a thing that really I that I care much about. But, you know, people care about this ultra-wide monitor thing, and good for them if it's finally getting a big of improvement or fix, finally. That's not the thing that worries me a bit. Over 3/4 of players who used the Panther during the PDE felt that the reload speed was now just right. How many people was that? Because it was not that many, was it? Have a good one, Raz. Thanks for joining. But I don't know. I would assume that Raz in his buddies at the war correspondence, the buddies. I think that Raz probably was in a tank. Has left now. Raz and friends in a tank, probably. You know, tanking with the Panther. No one got in a tank. Well, then they didn't even do it when you guys were on. So I'm wondering if the 3/4 of place is just 3 guys at this point. Sorry, 4 guys. Because it can't be that many, because, like, it was 30 to 40 for me, but nobody really played tanks. Yeah, that's the thing. How many? Because, yeah, that's what you say. If it would be, like, 100, you would say 100 players said that the tank is alright now. If you say, oh, we want to have more, then you say, 3 out of 3. How many is 3/4? Because 3/4, 3/4 of the players. But for easy math, I could say, okay, well, 4 people, then 3 people said it's right, and 1 said it's bad. I would already be 3/4, so how much is that? It's a smart marketing thing to just say, oh yeah, it's 3/4. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still taking this one. Yeah, a bit of the tongs there. British weapons improvement. I noticed they felt better. They felt more quick. I was just bad at shooting. Practice range feels nice. There is some minor bugs. I have clipped them on to send them to the farm still, even though they have done their thing. That's still the thing where I go, what is the LOD? And then I guess, oh, level of detail. Ah, yeah. Still wonder about that one. The roller speed has been changed. It's perfect. That's all the Panther needed. I mean, the Panther is currently the strongest team. It's the reason why it's forbidden in all the tournaments. Well, in a lot of tournaments at this point. Or in, like, competitive matches and friendlies and things. Where you don't see a Panther all the time. I think Chimera and GBI was also playing with that rule. Because we only saw Tigers and... What's this called? Panzerforce. Brah. And out things. But yeah, the Panther, because it's too overpowered at the moment in comparison to others, you just don't get anything. You don't get Panthers in comp matches anymore. And when you do get them, then it's suddenly 3 Panthers that just dominate the battlefield and everybody else loses. Voice over IP. I still have no problems with voice over IP, but then again, I don't play that much, so yeah, fair enough. I'm not the best to judge that one. British Forces rework, historical accuracy, I can't judge that one. The Bren should have a bipod. That is nice. Yeah, fair enough. Is it still gonna fix some of the other tanking issues? No, but I mean, on the whole thing with tanks, I would say that I will not talk too much because I am not a tanker. I'm not an infantryman either. I can only watch it from the camera vision because I don't play the game itself all the time. Heck, I just see the game on the rotations there and that's it. But I see them fight and I see the outcome of battles and how long am I say, shoot, shoot. Oh, hassle to reload. No. I noticed it when we actually played on the PDE and we played on ourselves. When I played myself by myself, that it's a lot of difference compared to, oh, you're in the sky, you look at the field, and then you're in the thing and you're actually seeing how much suffering is happening at that moment. Like, it's such a different world. Also, let me just put this up. Because I just realized that was not on. There we go. Good. Buttons. Buttons that should hopefully work. There we go. That's better. Heavy metal is too slow. Need to have other things. The thing is, what I would like in Hell Let Loose, well, not in Hell Let Loose, but in World War II games in general, is still the idea that the main focus is infantry. Yeah, with infantry being the main dominant on most maps. I wouldn't mind actually having a tank map. I still say this to this very day. I wouldn't mind having an LL main-like map, like a desert map. Only dunes, just sand, lots of dunes, not just a valley, but dunes that go up and down. And then having, okay, we don't have 6 tanks. Sorry, tank squads. We have more. And infantry just being a small little thing. And you have mainly just tanks that rock around the very empty map that just has some stuff in it. Less assets, more tanks. That's the only problem. So I don't know how the code is going to handle that. No, the servers. But I would love to see also like one map at least in a desert setting, in a North African setting, in the desert, savannah, something. And it's just tank fighting. Not because I'm a tanker. But I like the idea of the tankers getting a nice little thing. Boy, Raz. Boy. But yeah, with tanks, I will never be able to judge that much because I only do so much tanking. Ever. Have a buy one. Have a buy one. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm still a bit tired. Worked till 4 AM on the video and then on 10 AM I got the info. Oh yeah, by the way, we're starting the match now. What? The weapon changes they're doing... I can't say it'd be a nice thing. Resolve also has that one. Ah, lovely. A lot of eagle subtracts. Yes. Yes, Fossil. See, Fossil, yes. The thing, what? Yeah, sorry, I remember. Sorry, what I like, also like Company of Heroes 2 or something. What? That old game? Yeah, that old game. Like, I like the idea of having mostly just infantry. And then you have, like, depending on the game, like 2 to 3 light tanks. And that's it. But I'll talk about medium tanks, because medium tanks are fun. Yeah, sure. But then have like 1 light tank and 1 medium tank. Don't have 5 medium tanks, because then what is the... Oh, it's just tanks everywhere. I like the idea of having a mostly infantry thing, then a few light tanks, or a light tank and 1 medium tank, or just 1 nightmarish heavy tank coming. Infantry able to dismount when needed, mainly there for Maga. Yes, exactly. Basically, their big old hard infantry just runs around as a heavily armored MG and anti-tanker. I know, Braun. That's fine. That's a fair statement. But that would be the thing I would like to see in maybe not. See, because I'm not a dick. I'm not going to say, oh, I want to see that in Hell It Loose and everybody has to live with that. But I would like to see that as an option. Like, you can even call it a mode if you want. You can have said, okay, this is a rebalancing mode where it's an infantry-focused thing, and you can have 3 light tanks. Or let's say 4 light tanks, sure, 4 light tanks. Or you can have 2 medium tanks, or you can have 1 heavy tank. I know that's not for everybody, because some people would just want to sit in their heavy tank and just shell the whole time from half the map across the other side. But I wouldn't mind having a version where it's more infantry focused, and they just eat at each other. Still tactical, still going on with limited resources, yada yada yada. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That feels like. But yeah, weapon infantry. Sorry. It will not fix it as in everything, but I think it could be a good step, depending on what they do. The PDE seemed alright. Not gonna lie. PDE seemed alright. Would it be a good update? No, absolutely not. Would it be an alright hotfix? Yeah, sure. I want more infanteristic games, exactly. Yeah, Modius. I would like things where it's a focus on the amount of just having that swarm of infantry players. And then having like, oh, they also have a tank, and now it's actually hard to kill the tank. And not just, oh, well, I have a rocket, let me just... Tank is gone. Because the effective range of a bazooka is 30 meters. That is very close. That is really close, 30 meters. You throw grenades at that range still. That's not that far. So that would be an interesting one. What are we else getting? British Thompson, that's fine with me. That's a fun weapon. The Smille. Don't actually know that one. Smille? Oh, that's the yeah, I know that thing. Actually, never mind. I think I know what it is. Sniper, I don't play snipers. That's fine. No. Not maybe lucky to get from it. Well, you know, you can do something else than right-click and wave it to the ground. You can also just eat it. The Sten MK5, yeah, it's an additional Sten gun. I like it that we have different Sten guns, that's alright. The Gammon Bomb, that's the classic one, yeah. Explode on impact device. That's gonna be a thing that people are gonna be angry about so much. Don't get me wrong, the Gammon Bomb is a lovely thing, I like the idea of the Gammon Bomb, but it's an explode on impact against lighter armored vehicles. Oh god, I hate these guys. You just have some random people that banzai around the corner and yeet their grenade in a suicide attack. You need to nerf this. People are gonna get angry about the Gammon Bomb. And then other people are gonna say, well, why is your tank alone at the front line? You need to interact. You need to act with your other the squads around you, with the infantry, so they defend you. Yeah, it's a public game. They're not gonna do that. On some they are gonna follow you and they're gonna help you out with things, but not. Oh yeah, that's the smiley. There we go with the thing. Yeah. Armor changes. Yeah, they're actually changing the armor, don't they? That's also a thing that's coming up. North America and having a look at the armor, because you can at the moment vote. You can actually vote what lovely thing you want. Can I actually link up here? Do we have not link up here? Really? Oh my god, really? Okay. But you can at the moment vote what the next tank is going to be. Crusader, MK3, Valentine, MK2, or the Matilda. Ah, the Churchill. Look at that chunky boy. Lovely. Uniform changes as well, which is not the most interesting thing. I mean, the British deserve some clothing. Still unsure about that one. That's one still seems... I don't know. It feels like a German uniform. I know it's not... Actually, is a German uniform, right? Yeah, it is. Actually, you know, yeah, it's a... I was about to say, it feels a lot like a German uniform from the cut and the clothing style. It feels a lot like the German uniform. That is a German uniform, yeah. DAK. DAK. Deutsches Afrika-Korps? German Afrika-Korps, maybe? Did they wear green? I actually try to remember now. They had some other coloring down there, but... Yeah, I guess they had a bit of a greenish hint. Duck uniform. There we go, duck uniforms. Thank you, BB. Quackity. Turning Brits into a high-impact, aggressive playstyle is the way to go, even though they always suffer a range because MG42... Yeah, go... I mean, I'm wondering how that gammon bomb, that explosion on contact thing is gonna handle itself in infantry combat as well. Because I'm wondering who is gonna get that.
Poggers.
Poggers and did Barky, sorry. I wonder who is gonna get that gammon bomb. Is it just gonna be a replacement for the satchel? Is it gonna be additionally to the satchel? Is it gonna be something that like some class, like the engineer gets one? No, like, ooh. Maybe, I could see that being a thing. Like the engineer gets one, maybe, or the assault, definitely. The assault is gonna get one. The engineer, the anti-tanker. And I think that's probably gonna be it. Even if it's the medic or the support. But I think it's gonna be, yeah, those guys. Yep. Ah, the helmet, you're getting actually finally a good helmet. Yeah, I'm waiting for that one. Firefight tanks, recon and artillery. There was also a mention of mortars and things. Reevaluating the game meta is not off the table for us. We are keen to explore what it could look like in the future. Whether making artillery a command ability that can be called or a mortar team. I feel like that could be a nice thing. Just having, okay, the artillery can be now used for X minutes and then it's locked off. And in the meantime, you have just a mortar team. That's absolutely fine with me. I would even go as far as saying I wouldn't mind having, what is it called? The Sonderkraftfahrzeug 201 mortar trucks. I wouldn't mind having a mortar truck. Like as in mobile artillery. I know mobile artillery is going to be a horrible thing, but imagine having that one little poof. Oh, the mortar is there. Could also be a thing they just build, like the anti-tanker gets to build it, like the engineer or something, no? Or that would be the role, I guess. The anti-tanker or the engineer that drops that down as a artillery thing, and you just build it with supplies and can use it. But yeah, a more Sparta for yes. Some self-propelled artillery would be lovely. You know, like it doesn't need to be a Stu or a Bison artillery piece or anything like that, no? Or like, I guess they have already the asset for the M7 Priest, right? That was the thing we saw like 3-4 years ago. No? So we might see that. Katyusha. I know it's an ability at the moment. A nuke would be. I think that could be a bit overpowered. The people would actually disagree because it's not historically accurate, because they didn't drop a nuke on Garanton. We need to liberate the people here. Let's drop a nuke. Bop. They're also changing the garrison meta. Yada. May have a new type of garrison. Ooh. But I'm going to keep a bit tight-lipped. I'm going to keep a little bit tight-lipped about it, because I think there's a few development things that we've been experimenting with. What new thing of spawning could they have, kids? Yeah, Bron, have you not seen this one yet? There's a lot of changes coming up. I'd say it might be just the classic, what we've seen in Battlefield probably. The one where you spawn on a squad leader. That could be a thing. Oh yeah, that was the other option he fuzzled, exactly, a limited spawn thing. As in you can only spawn with so many people on that thing and then it gets removed. Like, could be a thing you put down, it's like, oh yeah, you have these 3 options, it's gonna be a garrison, it's gonna be a red zone garrison, depending on where you are, or it's gonna be a one-way garrison. After like, I don't know, 20, 50 people spawn it, then poof, it gets removed. Yeah, could be something like that. The ticket spawn, you reckon, like battle. Well, as in, oh, this thing has 0 out of 50 used up spawns. 1 spawns. No, 49 more spawn. Poof, the thing goes away. That thing. I don't know where... we never want players to feel as though they are not progressing in some form. Oh, don't know. I don't... And some of the new weapon systems are going to be prototyping out. We'll be touching out some of the new weapon systems. Ooh, prototyping will be out in XP and use. Yeah. new loadouts. I'm fine with this. I feel like we lack loadouts a lot. It's not like a thing that we need to only focus on loadouts, but you know, often you go, oh, I would like to have this or this, but I can't have this. I do like it how Day of Infamy does it. Day of Infamy actually says, okay, you can basically, everybody like a role has a certain type of weapon or gadgets available to them, but what they pick is based on their weight. Not on their weight, but what they have a carrying limit. So you can say, okay, I'm gonna be the blaster. I just have a revolver or a pistol, and the rest is just grenades, mines, explosives, that kind of stuff. And I like that format a lot. Now, will it work in Hell Let Loose? Don't know. But it's a really nice system because I think, if I'm correct, if you're overweight, if you carry too much, you can only carry so much. But if you carry too much, you also get slower. The more you carry, I think you also get slower. So if you're just a guy with a rifle and like one extra ammo clip, you just run like a maniac. But if you have your 10 extra ammo in the backpack, or you have like a weapon sling around you, so you can do that more, or you have a different ammo drum mag thing instead of the stick mag, yeah, that's all weight, and it's gonna slow you down. And that is how Day of Infamy handles it. How Day of Infamy handles it. And I think that's a very good thing. Maybe we can get a spawn with 300 member. Maybe the notes. I think they're also gonna change the notes. There are a lot of variables to understand the armor, both as mechanic. Yeah, armor is gonna be a thing. There was a nice little thing in the middle here. There we go. We already have prototypes for being buttoned up or with open hatches. That is a thing that people ask so much about. I don't see the benefit of that one, Hype Prone. I want to explore smoke dispensers. I like that one. As well as a flamethrower tank. Flammenhetzer. Come on, give me the Hetzer as a flamethrower unit. And then also add the Hetzer as a tank destroyer. Come on, give it to me. Come on. I still don't know about the hatchet thing. I know people ask for the hatches a lot, but let's be fair. If you imagine Prawn, you have the guy that's sitting inside the third slot, in the tanks on the third slot, and he's now having his little visual thing there. He goes around and looks around. You look around, and it says, all this safe looking around is so annoying. Let me just go out, and my upper half is gonna be outside the. Like, people see tanks a lot, but they can't engage them. But now the guy is actually gonna leave the tank, and it's gonna pop up above it, halfway at least. Yeah, shoot him. So I don't know how much the hatches are gonna be helpful, because people are gonna get shot like 4 times and then they're never gonna leave the hatches. Unless they change the system of the actual. Yeah, but what Marius is saying, open hatches should grant better visibility but worse survivability. That's how it's gonna be, because you can actually look around yourself then. I feel like it would be better if you have really a downgrade by being inside instead of looking around. Yeah, you will die all the time, so are you gonna risk it and then have the issue of getting back to your tank? Or are you just gonna use your mouse a bit faster? I will sit safely in the tank and move around faster, definitely. Because when do you need to basically leave the hatchet and pop out the hatchet? When you're worrying that somebody is maybe satcheling you, but that means that the guy's already in shooting range. Very close. He's even in knife range then. Or if you just want to have a little look around, maybe with binos, you just want to see, okay, I want to use my binoculars, even though we have binos in the tank mounted in the periscope thing. Why do I want to pop out with the same effect? Because if I'm going up, I have just the binos, but I can also have the giant one when I'm in the inside. So I wonder how they're going to make hatchets viable, how hatchets are going to be a thing that's not... I'm gonna see that one. I'm really skeptical with that one. Not that I'm against it. That's fine with me. I can do that, sure. But I'm skeptical how that is gonna work out. I'm also still a bit worried about the flamethrower tank. It feels like flamethrower weaponry, like fire, should actually damage at least the engines of a tank. Like when Molotovs used, basically the idea of a Molotov was to burn down the engine or overheat, destroy the engine basically of an enemy tank, right? Something like that. If you're a minute away from fighting zone, use binos. Yeah, but then you can just use your periscope as well, can't you? I would lie if I would knew. I'd say I would knew instantly the same distance, or if it's a different distance, but it feels like staying on the inside safely and looking with a zoomed in periscope is better than. Let me just get out, okay, halfway, and I'm gonna look, and I'm gonna get in. But your flamethrowers, I still don't know if that's gonna... Like, I like the idea of having a flamethrower tank, but... Is it gonna be a thing because of flamethrower tank? I still wonder how that's gonna work out. Like, is it gonna have unlimited ammo? Is it gonna have limited ammo? And if it's limited, how much is it gonna pump out? Because if it gets emptied, well, I guess it could drive back to the base and refuel itself. That's my worry, Fuzzle. Because are they gonna basically introduce a new system by making a current system worse? Because that's the thing, like, everybody is fine with the medics having, like, oh, the medics want to be more viable in the game. That's fair. Nobody has a problem with medics being more effective, with medics having fun. Nobody says, oh, the medics should not have fun, or no, people shouldn't play. No, people can play medic. The problem comes when people then say, oh yeah, so I have an idea for the medic. You can only respawn if a medic heals you, else you have to wait 5 minutes. Basically, as soon as you want a new feature for you, but you verse it for everybody else, or the ones that are connected to it, then people are gonna get angry a lot. Because they're fine with you having fun, but if for them to have fun, you have to have it much worse. Then you're gonna get angry. So if they want to have, if you want to say, oh, we want to have hatchets, nobody has a problem. Nobody says, okay, yeah, I don't like it that other people could use hatchets. No, nobody has an issue with that. People have an issue if that means that you have it worse now if you don't use it. And that's the issue. That's what people always argue about. What will be the range? That's also important. Like the flamethrower tank, what is the range of the flamethrower tank? Will it... Because the flamethrower is not that long, it's yeeting distance. Now, I don't know about the... I guess the mounted one is going to be much, much further. But to be fair, is that going to be a helpful thing? Because if you could choose, okay, we can have... Because it's not on the light tanks, is it? It's going to be like a medium tank at least, like a Sherman or something, like a crocodile tank. You can have it on your medium or heavy tank, the flamethrower version. You could also just shoot with a gun. Mounted. That would be another option, because I know that there's also, isn't the crocodile the one? Where you can have basically the normal gun, but also additionally, like X-Ray can have a flamethrower add-on. I remember there being a tank that could do both. That would be the thing I would say that could work. That could be working better. Have the ammo on the main weaponry as in HE or AP shells, and then the rest you fill with like a fuel thing. Yeah. Let's have a refuel tool for engineers. Oh, you mean like... Oh, that could be interesting. Fuel nodes actually refill the flamethrower tanks. Okay, that could make them basically invincible. That could be, again, meta-wise. Imagine you have like, he's hiding behind a house, and he's just continues spraying the whole time because he gets his stuff back instantly. Just somebody pressing on that mouse button and leaving for the next 10 minutes. You could just, okay, drive 2 tanks, burn both sides, they can't enter the area anymore. Well, you could come with precision strikes, but yeah, I can't see it already being abused with that one. There's some things I'd like to remove and unnerved. MG ammo count being chief among the making using MG. Give me 2 belts and then you refill off infantry autobahn. That is a really big... Yeah, exactly, but that is a really big nerf. That is a really big nerf. The thing I've noticed is that... Well, the thing is still that everybody... We have so many automatic weapons. We have so many SMGs, like... What class doesn't have an automatic weapon right now on the Axis side? Commander has an automatic weapon. Squadron has an automatic weapon. No, the MP40 and everything. Rifleman, no. Rifleman doesn't get it. Assault gets one. Automatic Rifleman gets one. What is next then? What is next then in the line? Not important. Support gets one. Engineer gets... Wait, Engineer? Engineer gets one, anti-tanker gets one, MG has the strongest one. Yeah, the rifleman. Oh, the medic and the rifleman don't get it. Cool. And then you have the tank commander who gets an SMG. Then you have the spotter who has an SMG. Basically everybody except the rifleman, the medic, the crewman, and the sniper. Yeah, like in infantry, it's only the medic and the rifleman who doesn't get an SMG. Think about that one. That is... Ouch. Ouch. And what does the rifleman instead get? The car, yeah, but also the G43. Like, the amount of shells you can do against enemies is... You can just spray all the time. I know this might be placeholders, but if we had more rifles... the thing is, if we had more rifles, it would be a bit more in the direction of a bit smarter, as in more aiming and more necessary stuff. I think a lot of people at this point would all say, I don't like the game anymore, and would have a problem with that. So the change is a bit... it could be easy... Well, it could be done with an invention of some new rifles, maybe even some semi-automatic things. But I think at this point, we have so many people that would really be angry with that change. So Germany should have no fuel. Well, they had some fuel at least. What were we in 1942? They have some fuel at least. Supporting organized play. That's the thing. I saw somebody get really angry on the Steam discussion on the Discord about this one. The green program fought clans, orcs, blah 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 blah. Wait, what? I want to pick up the conversation that I initially started when I first came on board in terms of going where can we support you, and that might look potentially And that might look like potential content calendars? Oh, content calendars. Okay, we can feature upcoming tournaments and events and support those whatever with promotion on our channels, giveaways, DLC, game keys that can help drive traffic to these events. Including balancing, and that's the thing that people said, oh no, the clans should come last, and competitive is scum, and all the angry people got so angry about that one. You know, it could just be a setting, you know, that's all. That all of that is important, but this little including balancing. Competitive. Just let competitive people do their thing, it's fine. The thing is, well, it is balanced, it's asymmetrically balanced. Yeah, let's be fair. No, even competitive side doesn't think of it as an esport thing. It's just like a buzzword thingy at this point. While we have War Ranger role in Discord for players to recruit and highlight events, it is something we expect expanded on to see how we can support the comps here on the much larger scale. Am I gonna get a role as the first guy that did Hell Loose competitively as a caster? As the OG caster did it as the first one back in the day. Before anybody else did it. That's the only cool title I can get with Hell Loose. Like caster, yeah, everybody casts now. But I did it back in the day as the first one with POVs in the 82nd AD. Before anybody else did it. We were the first ones before anybody picked it up because everybody waited for admin camp to come out. We did before, like a full year. Glorious. Caster slots. Both maps in one. I mean, the thing is, admin camp just needs more features. Speaking of admin cam, we have already done some work on admin cam designs for increased functionality, and we'll now need to understand when would be the best. The thing they need to fix is the laser. The laser is completely pointless. Because the laser is really shit. Ground Cup, oh that's nice. I did cover that one as well, Fossil. I did cover that one. We actually did a list, didn't we, with the where's my video? Can I just for a second yeah, no, can I just... Where is it? The video that we just made. Where is that video? Where's that thing? Let me just... In the video we just showed... Where's that comp thing? Was it here somewhere? Yeah, it's here because it was about... I think it was here somewhere. This map. And that's not working that well in a public game. No, mind you, I do comment... Like, I wrote down the biggest one I could remember, because there was so many that I did back in the, like, the 18 versus 18s, the Nationals, the Crown, the tournament itself. Back in the day, there was 2019, the 18 versus 18. I think it was still advertised as training camp as well. Holy shit. The 91st Summer Cup. People don't even know that one, which was just the first Summer Cup thing. Man, it's so many. American Premier, Big D Fire Team Invitational, Big D Premier League, Chor-Salznacht they even did, which I think nobody remembers, the Chor-Salznacht. The ECL, the EXT Media events, the Greyhound Cups, the Community League Germany, I did some of them as well. The HCA thing, the International Cup, the Zombie Nights for OC and Carity, the Paradox Bazooka Trucks event, look at that. The Pro Bowl, which was the charity event, seasonal, squad line battles, and I remember there was more, but I don't remember all of them. There was more events, but it was the first ones I really... But yeah, Greyhound Camp was great. With admin camp, they need to fix some things. I also give them, I think Schmitzkatze gave them some hints from the casters, what we would like to have casting-wise. Admin camp-wise, it would be glorious to see more things. And if they really want to keep that laser, then make it actually works. Because right now that laser's just going, yeah, he's definitely shooting there, up in that direction, even though the enemy is there, and he killed him. Yeah, that laser is definitely working. That laser is... Which I would be fine, I wouldn't care, because who the heck uses that stupid laser? But people actually get... Exactly, bro, it's completely useless. But the problem is, like, Zerba owners still think, oh, that laser is actually a legit tool. Ban that person, ban that person. You think, what? Why did you ban that person? It's the laser, it's useless. It's one of the most useless things ever. You get the wide direction where he's aiming, but you could see the same with the gun itself. Because you're smart, prawn, but there are some dum-dums that use that and think, oh yeah, it's actually good. All people that just don't know that it's absolutely... Console Zerba browsing map. I'm really happy with this. I don't have a console that I would play Hell Let Loose on. I don't have a console at all, I think, at this point. But I'm happy because the console community has suffered so much without a Zerba browser. Like those guys, you know, just as in... I hope that they get it soon, because good God, they hope for it so. They still try to find a way how to get it, which is not great, but I'm happy if the console community gets their browser finally, and that they can finally vote on maps. Yeah, and then we get the next stuff, PDE, the PDS introduces my stuff. And then the regular stuff with the war correspondence, yada yada yada. Yeah. Why is that one... Why are these two videos being shown here and the other ones are just Reddit links? Not to the actual videos. That's odd. That one is directly, but the other two are not getting shown. The other one you have to make extra clicks, which means that nobody's gonna click that shit. Weird. But yeah, that was the last thing they provided to the community. I think that's fine. It's a good dev brief. There's a lot of good stuff in there, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the PDE, the PDE that they made now is gonna bring to the overall game here. Blip. 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 Alrighty, kids. So, what time is it? 3 in the afternoon. I see. The thing is now, I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna probably stream tomorrow as well, a little heads up. Because I got my Monday off tomorrow. Ooh, so we might do a little stream tomorrow. And in the evening, we have another Headed Loose stream. And I've not done anything yet because, again, we had that early stream, so we might end it in a moment. No, I know. Music? Okay. I'm still... Because I would like to finish that lovely LL main video finally. What? Yeah, it would be a nice thing to have that finish that LL main video, because I still need to change some of the music, change that one little text thing I remember, and then yeah, things. But tomorrow we're gonna do probably a long stream. In the evening, one more stream. Can I have my little credits page by the way to run? That would be nice, thank you. My hair's also a mess. I had not even had time to wash my face yet because it was so early in the morning. Subscribe, just Prawn Hub. There we go, that's nice. I don't even know if it works correctly, if it has everybody that followed during the stream. But yeah, God, my hair is a mess at this point. Love you too, buddy. A few faces. Yeah, chill evening, everybody. We have a later coming up in... Let me just check on that one for a second. Because that one should have the... in 5 hours. Is it not showing the thing, Carol? Refresh. Blip, blip. Not refresh that. In 5 hours exactly, we have another match, which is, if I remember correctly, and definitely not look it up, 82nd AD against WGH. Ooh, yum, 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 yum. Quack indeed. That could be a juicy one. 49 versus 49. We're going to go on that one. We're going to cast it, and we're going to have some fun with that one. So in 5 hours, we have that one, and then the... There we go. Caro is added now. There we go. Okay, Caro is now in. Lovely. And that's going to be the thing in the evening. Now, where do I throw you guys? Where do you throw you? It's going to be a lovely match. Yes, because 82nd AD and WGH had a little match the other day on... The Thing. No? The Thing, as we all know, as it is called. On the 18th versus 18th. I know, you're going to rate. Haven't rated Candy in a while. Who rates us also? But that's going to be the lovely match in the evening where we see the return of WGH against 82nd AD, both fighting against each other, both shelling against each other and doing their best they can to annoy the other one. That's in the evening. See you until then. See you on the Discord, kids. It's going to be a lovely match. All the socials if you want to join the... Is the Discord even there? I don't even know. Social? What? Socials? Ah, social. There we go. See you on the Discord, kids. Yeah, I was asked that I should probably post that at the end. So I'm gonna post it at the end now. Also, I think there's like one space missing, so it's not... Yeah, there's... Okay, I see that you need to do that as well now. Anyways, music. I'm off. Have fun on the other stream. That's it. Bye-bye.